Hello, and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I'm your lovely host, Jason, and these are the three interlopers that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Regan Belladonna, Academy Wizard, played by Char.
Hello, happy Moon Day to all.
We were discussing before the stream that it's both Moon Day in real life and Moon Day in the game. We've made it to Frast the First, everyone. It's been a long, what was that? Cholesterol. Anyway, our favorite Callistrian adherent in the middle, we've got Mayhem, vigilante fighter, played by Will.
So if we're interlopers, are there outerlopers? Can we be them too, or instead?
Perhaps. That sounds like a coup.
I think
Might be coming.
we were technically outer lopers when we were blowing up parts of the building from the exterior.
Oh, true.
That's what it was. So we first were outerlopers, now we're interlopers. Got it.
And in the bottom right, we have Felix Milos, Maestro Bard, played by Alex.
I'm happy to be every kind of loper because that just means we're messing up their plans.
Alex in the Loper. In any case, this week's episode is brought to you by the Marriage. Ooh, I can't get it to focus, but it's
Marriage is
like,
what brings us together.
I don't remember if I've gone the marriage before. It's like this cool ice lady and this cool fire guy, and they're getting married, and they've got a little baby with a helmet for some reason. Don't know what that's about.
To protect from the fire and ice.
But the marriage lets you immediately stride rather, as a free action without provoking any reactions during your turn. And then you and all allies within 5 feet gain a +2 bonus to AC. It lasts until there are no living allies within 5 feet of you. Or 10 nuts, whatever comes first. And as I guess a quick reminder, we also have the midwife, which is lets you increase the result of a medicine check by 1 degree. And the Demon's Lantern, which lets you reduce an enemy's will save success by 1. So, that all said, last time on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers made a deal with a vampire. You found the vampire, Ramoska, who was keeping Ruin safe for you, and decided that he's not such a bad guy, and he seems willing to trade Ruin for some inconsequential little magic box that Lady Andaisin has. So you agreed. He gave you a little bit of information. You learned that somehow the Red Mantis assassins are involved in this plot to kill Corvosans, which is something you had not yet figured out. Just adding yet one more organization to the vast list of interfering parties in the city these last few months. And with that information in tow, you proceeded onward into the last defensive hall that led into the main temple. And there you fought an escaped daemon, known as I forget what they're called, a Luca daemon, which they had been growing inside the temple. Having dispatched that, you proceeded onward down some stairs and into a large atrium of some sort, with a big fountain in the center, a huge golden statue of Urgathoa, and the mastermind behind Corvosa's downfall, Lady Andaisin herself, who stepped out from behind the fountain and offered you the chance to join her in Undeath. Not in Undeath, but join her and die and become undead by taking part in sipping from one of the various pools around the chamber. You rebuffed her, angering her, and with a tap of her scythe, a bunch of undead have suddenly burst from the ground. And actually, let's go ahead and jump over here to the map. Just as a reminder of what Lady Andaisin looks like, I'll give you a quick little peek at her. She's got some lovely, like, raven black hair tied up into a ponytail. She's got a kind of cool, like, plate mail bikini with a long tail on it. And she's wielding a gigantic scythe. And alongside her are these little zombies, which I will also show you. Which are, they all seem to be women of various ages and races, who have their lower extremities completely torn from them, and are just kind of skeletal remains at the bottom, much like Urthoa herself. And then we have the statue of Urthoa in the center of the room. Which, how do I do that? There we go. Which itself is a beautiful golden statue, very finely crafted, and it gives off this kind of pulsing emanation that feels very oppressive in the room.
Very demure.
But yeah, she's very demure, very mindful currently. And yeah, with all that said, I think it is battle time. So let's go ahead and let me get everybody in the initiative tracker. Is that going to work? Yeah, there we go. All right, roll initiative, please.
Excellent initiative from me. 13.
I'm in the club with you.
Yeah. The statue gets to go faster.
Seriously, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, the statue did roll really well.
Good
Oh,
for
what
that
I'm actually
statue.
gonna do?
At
Oh,
least Mayhem gets to go first.
I mean, that is good, but also, oh dear.
Take some statues first. Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna roll
meant to do it.
the zombies as their own initiative, or it's like one bulk initiative. For my sake. Okay. All right. It looks like first up with a whatever number Mayhem rolled, was that 34? Mayhem's got a 34.
Yes.
Lady Andaisin has a 32. The statue of Urthoa is pulsing. It's glowing. It's looking like it's about to do something at initiative 25. Felix is going at 15. The zombies are going at 14. And Regan is going at 13.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Uh,
Lowest AC, lowest HP character. Let's go, everyone.
that
All right,
statue is glowing
and-
like it's going to do something, huh?
Kneecap.
Yeah, it seems like it. But yeah, you've noticed, so zombies have burst through the ground. There are 4 zombies in total. 2 of them have appeared just behind Felix and Mayhem, cutting you off from Regan. And then there are 2 more in front of you that are looking like they're going to start trying to move towards you. Oh, yeah, starting hero points. Thank you, Chaos Cubes in the chat. I have my hero points, and looks like you guys all need one. So Reagan's at 3. Mayhem should be at 1, and Felix is at 3. Thank you for the reminder. All right, what do you want to do, Mayhem? It's your turn.
Oh, I don't. That's a hard question. Y'all really think the statue is a problem?
I think it's going to be a problem.
Then we're
Yeah.
gonna charge it.
Get it.
Mayhem
in.
is going to. Let's see. He does have the ability to do a long jump here, and that's under his speed total. So Mayhem will run 10 feet, and then we'll try and long jump into the statue, and see if he can knock the statue over. So I would like to do the long jump and then attempt to grapple when I would make contact with it and take it down as part of that.
Okay, sure. Give me an athletics check.
All right.
For the grapple.
For the grapple. Okay, I was
The long
I was
jump
just
part
about to check.
is trivial. Yeah.
No problem. Well, you know that free hero point
Ooh.
that I got right at the beginning.
That's a natural 1 for an 18. You're re-rolling that for a 29.
29 is
That is
okay.
better. You are able to jump and grab onto the statue. You're on it. It doesn't. It's far too stable to be just kind of toppled over like that.
Okay, so I could not charge it to break it down. Okay.
No, it doesn't seem
Um,
like it. This thing is very well secured to this fountain.
Cool. Well, that was foolhardy probably. I don't have anything great to beat it with besides just my own fists. Well, I wonder how nice the gold it's made out of is. We're going to try
The
and
kneecaps
start
look thin.
start beating at it, see if we can actually break it at one of the weaker points towards I think the kneecaps are a good place to start. Kneecaps are on the legs.
She's got
Sure.
thin little bones.
Yeah, they look thin. They look bony. Take a swing.
20 total.
20
Damn.
is not going to be enough to break through. You do like a cursory swing, and you feel the reverberations kind of like echo up your arm.
Yeah. And that's all 3 actions.
All right. So yeah, you try to slam into this statue, try to bash it, but you barely make a dent. Oops. It's just me skipping turns. Okay. Andaisin. Come to embrace my lady. She says, kind of glancing your direction.
Mhm.
And let's see. I think looking. Is that what she'll go for? Oh, she probably hit all of you. Radius check.
Look at her thinking strategically when there's a very attractive distraction.
Yeah, she will start to kind of levitate. Not so much levitate as she like starts to kind of like she does like a kind of like a model catwalk thing, and she's kind of walking forward, but she's like walking up and into the air as she's doing so. And as she's doing this, she's just kind of like reverberating this like these dark waves of energy that start to fill each of your hearts with dread. I need fortitude save. Not fortitude. Will saves from each of you.
Wilson. Okay.
Yes, will saves.
Hey, I'm so willful. 31.
17.
Mayhem's got a 17. Felix has a 29, and Regan's got a 31. Save. Let's see. Okay. All right. Felix and Regan, you both succeed, but not critically. Mayhem, you fail. And actually, I think I'm going to use a hero point for the Demon's Lantern, which will make Regan fail as well. So Regan and Mayhem, you are both beginning to feel a bit
Wait,
terrified.
me or Felix?
Regan.
Okay. I roll higher.
Yes, you did roll higher, but
Okay.
I'm reducing your save degree by 1. with
Okay, I
Demon's
was just
Lantern.
making sure. I don't
Yes.
remember what the demon.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Demon's Lantern just drops the success level by 1. So you both succeeded. She's dropping it to a failure. So Regan and Mayhem, you are both frightened 2. And Felix, you are frightened 1. I think Mayhem, you reduce the frightened by 1 because you're a fighter.
Correct.
But yes, you're all slightly terrified as Andaisin she kind of like walks forward and up into the sky. She kind of walks 15 feet up into the air. The statue of Urgathoa is going to pulse energy. I need a fortitude save. Where's the save? Is it in here? There we go. Fortitude save from Mayhem.
Cool.
This burst of energy seems to radiate at its closest to like just around the fountain.
Is this anything to do with diseases or poisons?
This one is not. No, this is void.
That's fine. Natural 1 for a total of 13.
Ooh.
What's
All
happening?
right.
My dice are cursed. I don't fucking know. I got nothing. So 26.
Yep, you take so this 13 points of void damage gets upgraded to 26 as you crit fail. You're hugging this thing, and it just unleashes a wave of void into you.
Nowhere to go.
And then
Just
You made
holding
a,
on.
a bad call with going after the statue.
Yeah.
I did use the one hero point I had. I'm pretty sure I don't have one any longer.
and where are you? Okay. And then Regan, the statue seems like twists its the scythe up and like swings it. You know what? Since you're technically grabbing it, I'll roll a DC 5 flat check on the statue.
All right. I was going to say, is this
Okay.
a manipulate action? Can I hit it for doing this?
Yeah, sure. It's a ranged attack.
Yes, then in that case, I believe I do actually get to hit it for trying. Let me double check on reactive strike.
Yes, I think it works on
makes a ranged attack.
attacks. Yep.
It does. So let's see if my dice are going to help.
So I got a DC 12 or 12 on the DC 5 flat check, which succeeds, and looks like you crit the statue.
Yes,
34.
34 to hit. I
That
have
will
no idea if
critical.
the damage will be sufficient
70.
to do anything. 25 points of bludgeoning damage. And if we can crush it, we'll crush it.
That does like get through the statue a bit. I actually don't know if the crushing effect is applied to it. If it will affect it, it will. I don't remember if it does.
I am crushing the statue.
You do this time manage to like dent the arm, but I don't think that disrupts a ranged
It
attack. Right?
don't
Just
don't
disrupts
believe so. I think
manipulate?
it's just
Okay.
manipulate. Yes.
In that case, then it does manage to do its swing, which creates this kind of sickle of force that comes flying towards Regan. And here's the attack roll. 26 looks like a hit,
But not a crit.
not a crit.
I would hope.
10 points of slashing damage
Damn.
from the sickle.
Ow.
And that was its 3 actions. And next turn, it's Felix.
This is
You're
just such a bad scene.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the
Uh.
zombies are getting ready to. They're a little slow to react, but they're starting to move now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna first cast haste on Mayhem, because
Oh,
gosh,
thank
he's
you.
gonna need to get out of this problem that he's created.
We all need some cooperative dice, but I don't think you can do that.
I'm trying to see where 25 feet gets me, and it's nowhere good. Like every option is bad here. Yeah. I'm just gonna help help Regan because like running away doesn't get me anything. So I'm gonna turn around and strike at the zombie directly opposite of me.
Okay. All right, so you spin around with your Dawn Silver longsword that you got from had his name and it just fled my mind. The
That
guard,
one drunken guard.
I think Taskerton?
No.
No.
No, why have I forgotten his name? And he's not in a folder that's useful to me. Soldado. Soldado's his last name. Grau. There we go. Okay.
Oh, Grow. Okay.
Yes, with Grau's longsword, you spin around. That 16 is going to hit the zombie. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Take that.
All right. 8 points of slashing damage turns to 18 as you tear through the zombie, destroying it.
Okay.
And those are your 3 actions.
Those are my 3 actions.
All right. Zombie time. I'll activate them in the sequence. I'll go left, right, kind of. Okay, so the first is this zombie that's right next to you, Regan. It will reach out and try to do a little grasping action with its hands. That 29 looks like it's going to hit.
No.
That is 10 points of mixed slashing and void damage. As it's striking, you can see that it's been clearly infused with divine might. It seems a bit stronger than it should be. You know that zombies wouldn't normally do void damage on their own like that. But where its claws grasp you, you can feel like necrosis taking shape. And it will use its second action to grab you. And you are grabbed.
Oh, crap. Friend.
Next, this zombie here at the north side of the room is going to approach Felix with its first action and try to strike at you with its own claws. 28 looks like a hit.
Yep.
This zombie 2 is infused with decay and is going to do 10 points of damage, 7 slashing, 3 void. And zombies are slow, so they only get 2 actions each. But this third zombie is also going to advance, blocking you off here, and attack Felix. That one's a 17, though, on the attack, so that's going to miss. All right, Regan, you are up.
Alright, well, it's going very poorly, but I will try and get out of my grab. Possible. What kind of check is that?
Acrobatics, athletics, or an unarmed attack.
Acrobatics would be my best bet. I will try that, and I'm frightened too. So scary. 16.
16 versus it's versus their athletics DC, right? That is not enough. No. Oh, in fact, is that a critical failure?
The athleticism is zombie.
Yeah, that is a critical failure, unfortunately. The zombie tightens their grasp, but you cannot attempt to escape anymore this turn.
Okay, but I can still do other stuff.
You can still do other stuff.
That is
It's just, if
fine.
it has the manipulate action, you have to succeed a DC 5 flat check.
Okay. Well, I'll do. Alright. Not a lot I can I'll try my DC 5 when I do this. I'm gonna target 2 zombies. The one behind Felix, the one that's grabbed me with an electric arc. I apparently can't do that. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay,
Can
yeah,
I?
that was a
Yeah.
that was a 2 on the flat check. Yeah, you can burn a hero point to reroll into a 1.
Into a 1? Okay.
So you attempt
Oh,
to.
it's choosing there, I see. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a new interface that puts them in different spots. But yeah, you try to adjust your position to get this electric arc off, but the zombie just grasps you tighter and tighter, and disrupts the spell.
Then like put the things on the cat's necks. Like, you put things and the cat's just like that's what they've done to her. She's just like
All right, well, Regan's in a vice over here. Mayhem.
I should try and break this arm off, I guess, while I'm here, and then maybe do something about the lady who's flying or walking through the air. But starting off with this one right here, let's hit the statue again and see if we can do some more decent damage. A 27 to hit.
27 does hit.
Don't know if it's going to be enough damage to break through. Any hardness? 11 points. It's kind of low.
Yeah, you do manage to connect a solid blow, but you just barely like scrape it. It's not quite enough damage to get through its hardness.
Okay. Can I climb on top of the statue?
Yes.
And then use this from there, jump to where the floating Andaisin is and try and grab her out of the air.
Yes. I don't think you have enough actions to do that this turn.
So climb would be one action.
Yep.
Jump
you're
would be
hasted.
an action.
Right.
Yep, and then yes. So it's just a question of whether you would consider really well. No, that attack would have been my quickened action, that first one. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yes, I would allow that attempt. You do
Okay.
have to get up quite high to get her,
Okay.
because she is
so
currently
I'll-
15 feet up in the air.
I will need to do a climbing check then, because I don't have
Yep.
climb speed, I don't believe. See how well we do. A 22.
22 to climb the statue. That should be a success. Yeah, that is a success, but not a critical success.
Okay, so I move along the incline.
So you,
Doesn't actually
sorry,
tell me how
why
fast
does
that
it not
is.
describe it? It should be 5 feet, right?
If your land speed is maximum of 5 feet up, down, or across the incline. So yes, I can go 5 feet on one action. Okay. So getting 5 feet up, and then I would need to jump a good 10 feet up and over still to get to her from that point.
Yeah, so you could try to climb a bit further up the statue if you wanted.
Jumping ring do. I can go 5 feet further if jumping horizontally, or 3 feet higher if jumping vertically. And high jump. I don't think I have a quick jump. So, okay, we're going to try climbing a little bit more. See if we can get closer.
Okay. Athletics check.
And 25 this time.
Okay, that's another success. So you basically managed to climb to the top of the statue.
Okay. Can I just hit her from here, or...
Do you have reach?
No, I guess I'm on the far side of the statue then, huh?
Yeah, you're currently on the far side of the statue.
Okay.
Can you throw something at her?
I can try, but it's not... I don't have anything quick to throw at her. I just have a shuriken I can try throwing real fast. Or a holy water. I'm gonna throw a holy water at her.
Just makes her wet.
Reload is... It's not in hand. Fuck. I will draw a holy water, and then we're just going to be bounced, and we'll be ready.
Okay. So what do you currently have in your hand? Just one holy water? So you swap
Yes.
the nightstick for the holy water then?
Yes.
Because you'll need one hand to hold on to the statue currently.
Well, I thought I was on top of the statue. I'm just bouncing.
Uh,
I'm sure that's a very secure place to be
sure.
standing.
Okay. Yeah, you can
but-
stand on top of the statue. I'll have you do a balance check at the start of the round. Yeah.
Okay. We'll see how we do.
Okay. Cool.
So, there we are. Waiting for her to come for us.
And Dyson kind of glances at you. Oh, she's seeing the holy water in your hand. She reaches to a pouch at her side and pulls out a violet flask of some sort. Two can play at that game. Catch. And she, staring you in the eyes, tosses the vial off to her side. I am going to need... yeah, we can do that. Felix and Regan. Where is the save for this? I need reflex saves, please.
What are these rolls? Well, I'm grabbed, I suppose, so this makes sense.
What is hidden
Ooh.
darkness?
Oh, it might think that you're in darkness right now, but you should be in the light. I'll turn off that feature later. Ignore hidden darkness. You can see. Okay, so 23. Where's my saves? There we go. 23 is a failure. 18 is also a failure. Neither are crit failures. Okay. So as the flask is flying across the temple, it kind of streaks into like almost a comet and then breaks above you, and the droplets of water become these like dark flames as they rain down upon you. And sure. Okay.
Except
She
it is.
unleashes. Damn, that's kind of weak. 8 points of damage to both of you.
Not to me, it's not.
As she unleashes a little unholy cascade upon you. Then she will just kind of walk away. Which way she's gonna go? 5, 10. Back here. As she just kind of casually walks away from the statue towards the back of the room,
I like her.
elevating
Still-
herself slightly higher in the process.
Let's see.
And statue time. I need another fortitude save, please, from
Just
Mayhem. Yep, just Mayhem.
me? Okay. There's
Chat
the
want-
button.
Unleashes another pulse of void.
Okay. 28.
28's a success, so you take half damage.
Oh.
9 points of void damage.
Trick is to be
then-
up near the head and not near the thighs. Good to know.
Currently, Felix. Okay, and then it's going to try and attack Felix with a ranged attack. You can reaction
gonna-
strike it if you want.
I might as well. I don't think anything else is going to be within range, so we will swing down and see if we can do some decent damage for her. That looks solid. 31 to hit.
That will crit. Roll critical damage.
That's okay. 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's a really good hit. As the statue's raising up the scythe again, you manage to crash your nightstick into her shoulder, and kind of makes the statue go a little bit like bent in its arm. But it's still going to get the scythe attack off on Felix. And that is a 30 to hit, which looks like it hits. Oh wait, did Felix have a turn since her last turn?
These numbers.
Oh, you should not be frightened anymore. Yeah, that should have ended. Okay. But 30 will hit. And then that is 4 points of slashing damage. That was all 3 actions. Felix, you are up.
I'm gonna try and help Regan by attacking the zombie that has her grapple. Whack.
Yeah, 13 is gonna miss, unfortunately.
Can
As you-
can I re-roll that and see if I can do a little bit better?
Yep, certainly
Three
can.
3 is quite miserable.
Arrow point away. 18's better. That will hit.
I'll take it.
I love it.
It's not minimum damage.
It's not minimum damage, so 3 points. Becomes 13 as you tear through the zombie's upper half's flesh, nearly taking it out in one swing. But it's still standing.
Uh,
You have 2 actions.
yeah, I need to. I did some work, Regan. I'm sorry. I need to work on the other 2. Because I need to cast Haunting Him. I think I can. Can I get the 2 in front of me with it? With myself as the origin point of the cone.
Yes.
Center and corner.
Cool.
Yep. And Mayhem's far enough away that it won't hit him either.
So yeah, they get to make a
Both
basic
of them.
fortitude save because we know how
Fortitude saves. That's the top one. That's the bottom one. The top one fails with an 18. The second one succeeds with a 29. So go and roll damage for me.
7 points of sonic damage.
The top one takes the full 7. The bottom one takes half of that at 3, as they are both shaken. And then, only crit fail is definitely. All right, those are your 3 actions.
Them's my 3 actions.
All right. Regan, the zombie that's got you held, is going to try to bite you.
Oh, that was targeted. That will hit.
Oh, that was a 25. Yeah, I was targeting the wrong person, but what's your AC? 20?
What?
Okay, yeah, so 20 will hit, or 25 will hit you. Here's damage as it chomps down onto your neck. 10 points of mixed piercing void damage, and I
that's
need a
bad.
fortitude save.
This is very bad for me. Fortitude save
Yes.
for Regan. 19.
19's not quite enough. As you feel that bite crunches into your neck, and you feel the necrosis infiltrating your body. You are sickened 1.
Ah, this again.
And then for its second action, it will try to claw attack you again. 22 will
does.
hit. For 9 points of mixed damage.
So if
Slashing
anyone can
void.
help me out, I'm like going to be down. Like straight up.
Yeah, what are you at right now? 10?
I'm at 10. Yeah. And this thing's consistently doing 10 and 9. So, not great.
I mean, I'm a little far, but
I know.
we'll see what we can do.
It's like anybody.
I'll do my best. Let's see how alive I am.
Yeah.
I believe
Felix,
in all of
two
you.
zombies on you. The north one is going to try and attack. 20
Too
is going
slow.
to miss. It is in fact too slow. It'll do a second attack that I venture will not hit. 16 does not hit now. The southern of the two zombies will have its go. Grasping at you, breaking at your clothing, pulling at your disguise. 27 will hit.
Ow!
And that's 12 points of slashing void. And now you are grabbed. But importantly, Regan, they had to release the grapple. They did not renew the grapple.
I didn't realize you had to do it.
Yes. Regan, it's your turn. In trying to attack you, the zombie has lost its grip on you.
Yeah. I'm done with this. Fourth rank invisibility.
Okay, you
I
disappear.
go super invisible. And I'm going to. Let me read the wording. I don't think I can actually do what I want to do. Alright, so I have a question. Doctor's visitation doesn't say that I need to stride towards someone, just says stride and then use battle medicine.
Correct. I learned this on my own medic.
Okay.
It is just stride and battle medicine. It does not matter who you are battle medicining or where you are striding.
I'm gonna stride away.
Back into the hall. All right.
And I am going to battle medicine the shit out of myself.
All right.
Let's see. Do I go for this? Wait, what is? I take a minus to things. Does it tell me when I take a minus in here? Yeah.
It should include the penalty. Yeah.
So let me just do some math. I don't know if I want to do a better one and do a risky play.
It's a net of -1 currently because frightened and sickened don't stack with each other.
Alright, I'm gonna try my best.
Okay. Ooh,
I'm gonna.
that is a 16.
I have a hero point.
Arrow point away.
I thought it
Remember, there is the midwife is currently active.
What does the midwife do again?
Boosts the level of success for your check by 1. So if you're fine with just succeeding, could just spend the 1 point on the midwife instead.
I feel like the rest of the stuff is wasted because I'm not within 5 feet of anybody. Oh, the midwife. Sorry, that's
The midwife.
my bad. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, actually, I'll do that instead. That's better than trying to.
Oh, the way I wrote it is you have to do it before the roll. Never mind.
All right, never mind.
All,
We're gonna roll again. Nah, it's all good. Let's treat those wounds.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think I was supposed to do the other one before the roll too, but whatever. Yeah, we'll ignore that. That didn't happen.
Okay. do we
Because
do?
I was sorry. I was supposed to, when she used the demon's lantern, I think that was supposed to be before you rolled as well. So I will allow this to be after you roll.
Okay.
So yes, you could just use the midwife as is.
So now it's a success. So now I just roll.
So yes.
2d8 plus 10.
Get that man.
Save you from the crit fail.
Yes, thank you. I kill myself. Thank you.
21 points of healing to yourself.
Oh, I almost damaged myself with that. Yeah, it's like no one will know that I'm dead either.
She's invisible.
That would be very unfortunate. You would just be an invisible dying corpse.
Yeah, it's like, it's fine. I think that'll be the most embarrassing character death.
What a way to go, though.
Okay, so yeah,
Sorry to pass along.
you 2 actions to cast invisibility. Third action is Doctor's Visitation. Step back and battle medicine. All right, Mayhem.
Well, I didn't pull this out originally for this purpose, but maybe this will help out. I'm going to target the southern zombie here, the one it looks like is grappling Felix.
Yep.
And I'm going to throw the holy water at that one.
Okay.
And there is a bit of a range penalty because it's just like, because I'm a little too high up, so it's slightly,
Oh, yeah.
it's in the second range increment. But we'll see. 28.
28
Looks
will
like a
crit. Yep.
Does it do crit damage?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I don't know. I've not done a crit on thrown things before. So that is, it looks like 10 points of Holy Spirit damage. And it also does splash holy damage.
Okay.
Holy Spirit.
That will destroy the zombie that has currently got Felix grabbed, and then the other one takes the point of splash damage, which kills that one as well. They're both destroyed.
Effective. Good. Is that the play? And seeing that Regan is now gone,
Bye.
I guess that's the play. This is going to be stupid as hell.
Yep.
Mayhem's going to grab into a
No,
different pouch
this is
on
the
his
best
belt
idea.
and will pull out some very lovely dust that he picked up some time ago and will quickly sprinkle it on himself and activate this dust of disappearance.
All right. Give
And we'll
yourself
also
a
go
4th
invisible.
rank invisibility.
Yeah.
How do I just do this one here? Cool. Okay.
So that was
You're
3
also
actions.
invisible.
And 4th action.
Oh, right. Sorry. You have one arm.
Can I shift to the other side of this statue?
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I probably should have balanced at the beginning of my turn, actually, huh? You said-
I'll just do it for movement.
Okay. Then yeah, so we'll do the balancing as we kind of get across here. Acrobatics. A 25.
Okay, that is a success. You carefully shimmy your way to the opposite shoulder of the statue. And it's Lady Andaisin's turn. Oh, games now. Huh? Very well. Let's see. Yeah. What's the range on this? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Thanks. I
She
hate it.
will spin her scythe overhead, creating a summoning circle in the air with magical runes. And Felix, you notice a similar circle appearing underneath you. As a bunch of skeletal hands burst out and try to grab and scrape at you. Give me a reflex save, please.
This seems unfortunately familiar. Ooh.
I've seen this
Ooh.
bullshit before.
You have seen this bullshit before. That is a success, but not quite a crit. So here's the
Gotta get DC.
damage. 6 points of slashing damage gets halved, so you take 3. And that area here that I've done that's all difficult terrain. And let's see. Third action. she is going to kind of walk around the perimeter of the room. Like that. She circles the room counterclockwise. Cool. It's the statue's turn. Mayhem, you know what to do. Give me that. Fortitude save.
Me being invisible doesn't make any difference. Just making sure.
Nope.
Okay. Fortitude save.
It doesn't seem like
Natural
it
20.
sees you. Hey. You know it's coming this time, and you brace yourself just as you can feel the pulse building up. It seems like it's soaking in energy and then releasing it and soaking it in and then releasing it. So you time it just right, brace your core, and manage to resist the pulse this time. And it is going to attempt to throw one of those scythes at Felix again.
All right, I will attempt to hit it for trying to hit my friend.
All right.
That is a 31 total.
That will crit. You seem to only be able to crit on reaction.
Sure, fine,
today.
works for me. 25 more points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that is finally enough to break the arm. You don't like break it off, but you damage it enough that the scythe arm kind of like droops down and doesn't seem to be able to swing anymore. So it loses the attack.
Okay.
And that's its 3 actions. Felix.
Thank so many gods. All of them. I'm going to join the Not Visible Club.
You shouldn't be grabbed anymore, but yep, you become invisible.
And then I move. I think I can successfully move through this to here.
10, 20, 25. Yep, I
Yep.
agree.
So I am now out of the radius of that horrible, horrible aura.
Okay.
And then that's 3 actions less I can count.
Let's see. Zombie. There's a zombie left. It's very badly hurt.
And it has no targets. Poor
It is
creature.
severely injured.
It's severely injured. But it'll sniff around. It's just kind of going, as it turns to look. Actually, I should move this blind so that you guys don't see what they are doing. But the first 12 is not enough to see anything. And the next roll, it looks like it has maybe a flash of recognition. Let's see what their stealth checks are. Or stealth DCs. You have a DC 19 for Regan. What's Felix's DC? Felix's DC is 22. And Mayhem's DC
20 even.
is 20. Write this down. Gonna need it.
Surprise.
That works.
We thought about doing this first round, but
Oh, I thought I'd get close to death instead.
You created so
Okay.
many entertaining distractions for us.
Mayhem's DC 20. Felix was DC 20.
2.
And Regan is yours. Just 10 plus your stealth. 19. Okay. All right. Regan, you can see the zombie is like looking in your direction, but they haven't done anything yet. It's your turn.
Who's looking at me? She doesn't say. I don't like that either. Well, I can't see. I'm going. I don't like this here. I'm just gonna try and give it a zap. Zombie.
Okay.
With an electric arc because
Should Regan be frightened still?
No, you should not be frightened anymore.
Okay.
It goes down by 1 every round. Okay, you're casting electric arc on it.
Yes.
Tries to reflex save. It fails with a 20 and is zapped.
Some damage. Wee wee.
Plenty of
14.
damage.
All right, a big arc of electricity shoots out, destroying
Oh.
that zombie. The zombies are gone. You have an action left.
You indeed. No. 5. Minus 6. Actually. I'll stop.
Okay, you stop at the threshold of the door.
Yes.
Top of the round, it's Mayhem.
She's still all the way over there. Okay. And the statue still seems to be standing, though damaged.
Yes, it looked like it would take quite a lot of effort to get the statue, like, toppled.
Okay. Or to get it to stop doing whatever that weird casty thing was doing.
You've got it to stop. You've broken the arm mechanism enough that it doesn't seem to be able to do the scythe attacks anymore.
Okay, but I still expect it's going to try that pulse whatever.
Probably. It still seems to
Okay.
be emitting energy. You're not sure if damaging it will stop that, but it might.
Ugh. I don't know if I have the tools that necessary to do anything about that.
I think that's okay.
Mayhem is going to jump down to the floor. I guess it's 10 feet. I don't know if I need to roll something or take damage.
Yeah, it's just a fall, right?
Yeah.
What is falling? Falling. It's probably 5 damage. Is that half the height? Fall more than 5 feet. Take damage equal to half the distance you fell. Yep, so 5 feet. 5 damage, rather.
Okay. Not great, but not terrible. So 5. Won't actually get down there. All my fun stuff is in my bag. I know where some of my other fun stuff is at. I'm going to grab another vial of this holy water. With my second action, I'm going to, with my third action, attempt to fling it at the water itself around Urgathoa. Is it like Urgathoa is creating this like a fountain, or is it just this? There's a puddle or pond that she's in the center of.
Yeah, it's like there's kind of like a circular altar in the center of this fountain, and the statue is like built into that. The fountain itself is just kind of like a pool of water.
Okay.
It is rippling outwards, so maybe there's some kind of mechanism that's like causing it to sort of move towards the center and then kind of rip back outward again.
No idea if this is going to work. We'll uncork it with we'll uncork the bottle and start pouring in the holy water straight into the fountain to see if it can do something to negate or disable that terrible void action.
Okay. Give me a thievery check then.
Okay. Do you want that secret or public?
That could be public.
Public.
Here, I'll give you this.
Oh. Try this. 20 even?
Not quite enough. You're trying to like figure out how much to pour it. You haven't used up the bottle.
Okay.
But you're pouring it in. It's just pouring it in doesn't seem to be enough. It seems like almost almost like you need to like drop the liquid in at the right timing, because it is doing these continuous pulses. Maybe if you time the drops like with the pulses, you could get something going. But for that, yeah, that's basically your disable attempt.
Okay.
You're on the right track of a way to interfere with it.
Okay, so there's some opportunity here, but that's not going to do it. So, disable a device is 2 actions. Is that correct?
It will, yes, it will be 2
So-
actions.
So my
I'll let that one
so-
be 1 for this turn.
Okay. I'm just trying to think in terms of like what my quickened action has to be then.
Yeah, on future turns, I would require it to be a 2-action thievery check, but for this turn,
Got it.
because it was just trying the idea, it's just the one.
Okay, so then third action or fourth action, his actual quickened action is going to be to move a little ways away from the fountain, but towards Andaisin. So, kind of moving eastern northward.
Okay.
That's it.
Circling around the room yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's Andaisin's turn. Life made this difficult for me.
You started it.
100%.
Yeah, that's probably her best move. Oh, we didn't mark that one. Okay. Yeah, fine. Okay. In that case, I guess she has to do some sensing. She looks about the room. And she seems to maybe hear your footsteps, Mayhem, as she just kind of, her head like snap turns to where you are.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that. And she is going to try to cast a spell on you.
Okay.
But you are invisible, so
Mhm.
here's the flat check.
Rude.
DC 11. 13 will
Passes.
succeed. And she attempts to dispel your invisibility.
All right. It is a level 9 item.
So level 9 item, and this is, how is it? 21. Where is the item DC item?
I'm not sure what DC it is for level 9.
Level 9 is a 26 for a level 9 item. She got a 21 on the check. So that is a failure on the check. And where's my... On a failure, can counteract it if the rank is less than 4. Okay, that didn't work.
Okay.
'Cause that would work on, yeah, less than 8, basically.
So level 7s or lower.
Okay, yeah, she can sense where you are, but and tries to dismantle your magics, but is unable to. Oops, not me to skip the statue.
No, you can skip the statue.
The statue pulses with energy, and 2 more zombies burst out of the ground to the north and south of it.
That's a trick I didn't realize was coming from that. Okay.
Felix, your turn.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Mm-hmm. Not a fan.
I would like to maybe have a potion about it. because I have some elixirs of life that look really nice to have right about now. Oh, I mean, that's 5 on a 6. That's not the worst in the world.
All right, you sip a minor elixir for 5. So it's draw and drink for 2 actions.
Yep. And for 1 action, I'm going to get away from the threshold of this.
Oh, the bones are gone. She stopped concentrating on this.
Oh, that's nice. At least that is a good thing that happened.
Didn't know where to move
Yeah,
him.
I'm gonna sneak around. I mean,
She could have done that. Instead of trying to
actually,
dispel magic,
given
but-
that yeah, like she could have very easily just used those to divining rod us. No, I will. Oh, I love this. I'm going to use a spell embedded in the name of the item, darn it. In the ring that I had, the ventriloquist ring. And throw a sound behind, basically on the zombie, to just to her left, to make it sound like I'm hiding basically behind it with
Okay.
ventriloquism. It's a DC 19 perception check.
Are you targeting her or the? Oh, I guess it's ventriloquism. And this is the ring. Oh, are you?
Yeah.
It's casting ventriloquism. I forgot this ring works.
Yes, it's essential. It's the
Oh,
the action is throw voice, and it's embedded in the ventriloquist ring.
Looks like that's 2 actions to throw voice.
Oh, boo. Fine. I'll go with my original idea of just moving a bit, and I'll get over there, and that'll be my 3rd action.
All right. These zombies. Let's see. The north one is going to sniff about. And it's gonna kind of move 20 in this direction towards you, Felix. And it's gonna try to like swing at the air here.
Oof.
Natural 20 on the
Oh, the flat check.
on the flat check. It's not
Oof.
necessarily gonna hit, but sorry, it's rolling a second flat check for some reason. That is a 27. It does manage to scrape you as you make maybe a bit too much noise approaching it. It kicks some bones on the ground, and it like charges for you and slashes 10 points of damage as it catches you there. The other zombie itself is going to roll some perception. It's looking around. That doesn't seem to noticing anything in that direction, so it'll try the other direction. And doesn't notice anything there either. So the southern zombie is just kind of looking around, confused. Regan. Your voice isn't coming through if you're talking.
Now it will. Okay, I'm gonna move 5. Okay. Let me measure real quick. I forget, is it 30 feet from me or 30 feet from each other?
For electric arc, it's from
Yeah.
you.
Okay. She's 20 feet. What? Okay, I'm gonna make you do a little tiny bit of work. So I'm gonna cast. Oh no, I can't. Fuck. No, I can, because I have a quick.
You have
summon.
swift summons, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. I would like a skeletal giant.
Ooh. Skeleton.
That's okay.
Yes,
Fun,
that is okay.
fun.
Wait,
Bring it in. Hold on, let me move it, change its ownership to you. And where are you summoning it?
I'm summoning it. I'm trying to see right here so that Felix isn't caught in this explosive blast.
Oh,
Wait.
over here. Wait, sorry, which side? Oh, on this side. You can't see Felix currently, so ignore where
Oh,
Felix is.
Okay, my bad. Alright, hold on. Where would I put this? We can't see anyone on the map. She's high up. Give me
Okay, here, I'll hide them for you.
Oh gosh, you can see nothing now.
I was gonna say I can't see
mean-
anything now.
Yeah, I know. I've hidden you.
Oh, okay, I see.
No, you don't see. That's the point.
Whoops. Well, now I've made two. Now I can't unsee it. And I've
Oh, here, you
did-
can just move the giant to wherever you're trying to put him.
I have to reload because I crashed.
Go. Oops.
Well, now I'm
Whoopsie
super
doopsie.
gonna forget where everyone is.
Excellent.
Alright, this is for the best. Totally forgot everyone was invisible. Takes a sec. Alright, little skeleton. Cool, cool. Still can't see. I put the skeleton.
Okay.
Don't know if that hits anyone.
Oh, does
Uh,
it
you
do
know-
anything when it appears, or?
If she couldn't see anyone, she wouldn't make it explode because that would be very risky.
Okay.
So I wouldn't do that. So it doesn't explode but as it comes out. But it is here, and it will do its little thing. It's gonna smack this.
The zombie there?
Um,
Okay.
Yes.
So a massive skeleton wearing a horned helm of bone erupts from the ground and attacks the pawn of Urgathoa here, little zombie, with its glaive.
Target. Oh, I didn't target. My bad. Well, I got a 27 against.
27 will crit. Roll critical damage.
There it goes. It does 28. Wow.
Woo.
Yeah, 28 is
for
enough to
you.
tear that zombie apart. Destroys it in one simple swing.
She's kind of up there.
She's way too far up there, I think.
Yeah, she's 5 feet away. Well, how tall?
This one nifty trick to destroy a zombie.
I am large. Does that make me taller? Is a 15-foot reach like plus large enough to hit 20, or is it?
Yeah,
I
the
don't-
upper bounds the 20
Yes.
foot box.
Yes. Sure. I would say that it is enough to hit her, yes. But you'd need to be closer than
Yeah.
it is right now.
Yeah, he or she or whatever they cannot.
Skeleton.
do that.
Unclear. This giant is wearing bone armor. You have no idea. You can ask the giant's gender later.
So it's gonna. Well, it appeared, it attacked, and now it's. What is this actually? No, it doesn't have enough time. It's actually just gonna be like. Burp. How far can it go? Its speed is
It's got 30 feet.
30 feet.
Plenty.
My scoot's very small. Come down here.
Okay, it's gonna move around the fountain towards the other zombie on the opposite side of the room.
It's coming.
Okay, Mayhem.
Okay. Bag's invisible. So digging around in bag is difficult, correct?
I'm just gonna let you guys do that. That's fine.
Okay. I'm asking. So
I was
Mayhem's
saying no before, but I'll say it's fine. Sure.
okay. Mayhem will spend his first action to reach or to take his bag out so we can go into it. Second action will be to extract the net launcher that we picked up previously.
When?
Back at the shop, at Nia Gold Shop.
I don't know if anyone else noticed that Mayhem had bought one, but I remember Mayhem buying it.
Yes.
It's like, oh shit.
So Mayhem will pull that out, and third action to pull out a net along with it. And fourth action, I will go ahead and do a swap to pull that out while putting the nightstick away. And fourth action will be to strike with this thing and see if we can knock her down or catch her in the net. How does this work? Where is it? Where'd you go? Net launcher. Okay. So net fired with a net launcher does a thing. Great.
I'm assuming you had it preloaded with the net.
Yes.
Okay, because it takes a minute to load a net.
Yeah, no, we would not be spending another minute here going... But no, we've only got the one shot at this, so we're going to try this. It looks like I'm just trying It's... When you attach a rope, you can use the net to grapple a medium or smaller creature, and this just
Within
allows
40
me
feet.
to do people within 40 feet instead. So, it's a grapple attempt.
Yeah, is that... net? If I look at nets...
Putting net in chat.
They... Isn't it to grapple?
Otherwise, I can just make a ranged strike attack if you want.
No, it's fine. I'm just surprised. I'm just reading the net description. Hey, attempt to athletic check, force open. Okay, yep, go for it.
Okay, we will attempt a athletics check here. See if we can take her out of the sky. 32.
That succeeds. The net wraps around her.
Great. So I've got her grabbed. I don't know what else to do with that besides hold on, but I now have her grabbed and I'm holding onto the rope, having launched it from this net launcher. But that is... Okay, so now how do we adjudicate? Is it invisible up to a point? Or does she see very clearly where this rope is going? Because I may have just done something very dumb, and I'm okay with that. I'm just realizing now that maybe I've done something very dumb, but
yeah,
she is grappled.
I think that the...
I think the rope is very visible in an otherwise invisible person's hands.
Yes. I believe that is what's happened. Well, so this is launched a net. The rope's not... It's the net's not, like, attached to the net launcher, right?
My understanding is the net launcher launches with a rope attached to it. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm misreading the way that is. So she's just wrapped up in a net. Then
yeah, I think it's just thrown a net.
Okay, so she's just got a net wrapped
but
around.
She did see what direction the net came from. She was looking in your direction before, so she can she could roughly tell where you are.
I mean, she tried casting at me before.
So she's 20 foot in the air, covered in a net with a rope dangling down, essentially.
There's no rope on it.
There's no rope, just the net.
It's a gas canister that launches the net.
Okay. You just hear this big burst bear.
Yeah.
The net goes over and surrounds her, and to great effect. But she's grappled.
She very casually attempts to break out.
Yes.
She swings her scythe. 33 will crit succeed. She just tears the net open. glaring in your direction. um.
Hoping we do more than
Uh,
that, but that's okay. That's on me. I was like, thought I could hold on to her somehow. It's all good.
mhm.
I think that's a
She is
million
annoying.
style points, but style points unfortunately are not hit points.
I have to reconsider. What is this? No. Hmm. You know what? Fine. Well, should do. No, she can deal with you from here. Yeah, give me. Well, she's has to target you first, but she'll try to target you with a spell, Mayhem.
Okay.
11 for invisibility. That's a 12. That
That'll do it.
succeeds. Give me a fortitude save.
All right. Is this against a poison or
It's a
disease?
divine spell. This is not a poison or disease now.
Okay. Sure. That is
Yes.
a natural 20 for 33.
God damn it. She mutters divine curses under her breath. You feel your insides start to churn, but you clench all of your muscles and resist the effects of whatever it was she was just trying to cast on you.
Good.
Okay.
Mm.
Statue. What is this? Felix, your turn.
A series of vibrations first quiet begin to grow and larger as sound waves begin to move through her body, and she must make a DC 25 fortitude check.
All right. Fort save incoming. 29 is a success.
She still gets to take half of this damage, which is not that
Woo!
shabby.
Not shabby at all.
35 points of sonic damage. Gets halved to 17 as her body is racked with painful vibrations. She kind of clutches herself. Good.
And for my just out of range. For my last action, I will move over here.
Okay. This zombie has a target in reach, this giant, so it tries to attack with its little claws. 17 will hit. That's 6 points of slashing damage. I think the void is not going to go through. I can take the damage for it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, it only took 1 point. Yes, because the slashing damage got reduced even further because it is resistant. But the zombie does manage to grab the giant. So it's slashed at it and is like grabbed hold and is pulling the bones towards it. Regan.
What is this zombie?
I mean, it's just like it's at its legs. It can grab the legs.
I just think it's really funny. Well, the Regan's here. She's going to give the skeletal giant its turn. So it will attack the zombie. just because it has reach doesn't mean it needs to be 15 feet away, right? It's not
Correct.
just like
Yeah.
stab.
It's
Okay.
up to 15.
Okay. It's gonna. Oop.
These aren't D&D lances. 16 will hit.
So it's gonna slash at the zombie with a 13 damage.
That is enough to tear the zombie apart.
Now it's gonna stomp around. So there's so many sheets. Alright, it's gonna stomping up here. Gets this one. So it is used its one of my actions, and then I'm gonna break it. It's gonna measure some stuff. Oh, I hate this.
Rulers and protractors.
There's nothing to really hit. Actually, how far away is she? 40. She is going to target Andaisin. No idea if this will work. It's kind of a weak spell, but it has 120-foot range. Thunder Strike
All right.
in the
She has-
basement.
Metal armor. She's wearing that metal fancy
Yep, she
piece,
is.
isn't she?
Metal.
She is wearing metal armor.
So it's a DC 24 reflex.
Oops.
Not the worst, but not the
All right. She rolls a reflex save.
best. Ooh,
20 is going to fail.
okay, great. That's
She's
okay.
also not grabbed anymore.
Oh, you're right.
She apparently
Uh,
broke out of that real easy or something.
Ooh, what a variety.
Yeah.
The lowest
Feast
and
and
the highest
famine.
number.
All right.
that-
13 points of sonic electricity damage, which she will take because she failed.
Metal armor is -1. And if damaged,
And
clumsy 1 for 1 round.
okay, yeah, the electricity circulates through her armor, and she's kind of visibly like shaking as a result, in jerky motions.
It's a little clumsy now. And that's my turn.
Okay. Top of the round, it's Mayhem.
Woo. Going to go ahead and drop the net launcher since we're done with that. Let's go ahead and pick up instead going through into our bag. First action. Second action is going to be to pull out the striking spear. Because we've got all these weapons. None of them, I was not ready for flyers. Sorry. All right. Pulling out the striking spear. Now, with that in hand, we are going to try and throw it at Andaisin. Should I get closer? I should probably get closer. She's gonna make, well... Nah, it's not gonna make a difference. We're just gonna throw it. And a 26 to hit her.
26 will hit.
Okay. And that is going to be for a whole 10 points of piercing damage. As we just pull a spear out of this bag and throw it at her. And then we're going to move a bit.
She hisses as
Whee!
the spear impacts her. And is that your turn?
That was, yep, whole thing. Strike and move. Yes.
Okay.
We're using this haste.
You have 4
Alright.
actions.
So the getting something out of the
It
bag
was
is an
fishing
additional
for
action.
2.
So
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
and then it was got the thing in a strike and then move.
Very well. She walks her way over the statue in the center of the room, and then turns to look at the giant, who she seems to have just noticed. A new plaything. And she will cast a spell, wresting control of it away from you.
I think she's so smart.
Mindless undead.
It's 2 actions to do that?
Level 3. Yep.
Dang. Just take it back, Regan.
Zoop.
The remainder of this combat is a contest of wills.
It's just like constantly
giant-
swapping this thing back and forth.
Yeah, you watch as the giant's eyes, which had been glowing green, shift to glowing this deep violet as it turns around to look around the chamber. As she also has Bind Undead. The statue is just kind of pulsing energy. Oh, actually. 2 more zombies appear. On opposite sides of the chamber. Felix.
I'm going to hawk this dread ampule that I've been sitting on at Andaisin. Voop!
Ooh.
Is just a -2 range penalty? That feels like that should be more.
She's 20
if
feet in the
increment is
air and
20,
20
then as
feet
long as
away.
it's less than 40.
Oh yeah, yep. It looked like it was more than that. But alright, 31 will hit. She is clumsy. Oh, sorry, she's closer. I was looking at the zombie in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that will hit for a bit of damage, and she's now frightened 1 as the stuff splashes on her. Oh, frightened. What did it crit? Frightened 1. There we go.
I want it to crit, but no.
No. All right, this stuff oozes onto her face, and it stings, and she's clearly annoyed now as she's looking around the room wide-eyed. She like turns in your direction to see where the ampule came from. So that was draw, strike, third action.
That was that was draw, strike, third action. Not be in this corner anymore. I'll go be in that corner. Darn it! I'm always on the measurement tool when I want to move, and on the move tool when I want to measure.
Okay,
Yeah.
you circle around the room clockwise. Zombies. Zombie. All right, we'll start with the northwestern one. It is going to sniffa. Does not notice anything. Sniffa. Does not notice anything. Very cool for that one. The other zombie across the chamber. Sniff. Seems to have picked up a scent. 5, 10, 20. Moves towards Mayhem. And is going to attempt to strike. I guess if I roll it. Do the flat check. 24 will miss. And flat check, DC 11 also missed. Cool.
Double miss.
I didn't see what the roll was because this thing covered it up. I don't know. Whatever. All right, Regan, it's your turn.
Regan sighs, grabs a scroll that she put on her belt, reads it, and what do you know? I also have this.
So you
my-
rebind the undead.
rebind my undead back to me. You think I didn't come prepared to be back and forth binding? All right. Well, my child is back.
I'll allow that to also be part of a sustain if you want to give him some actions.
Can he stab her? Is he close enough?
He's gonna sure try. He can move and stab.
Move and stay.
Maybe.
It needs to be like a little bit closer.
Uh,
Yeah,
Moves
from there you
over.
can hit.
tries his best. Let's see if I can target. Has to use this. Do your best. Ooh, not great. 20.
20
So
will
high.
hit though, because she
Oh.
is currently clumsy. Wait, oh, sorry, no, that's wrong.
Yeah.
She shouldn't be clumsy anymore. Pretty sure that ended it.
Ew.
Well, was it her turn?
Yes.
Did it?
Well, one, she shouldn't be clumsy. Two, it's just targeting the wrong thing, and I was looking at what it was actually targeting. 20 does not hit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm very surprised if 20 hits.
Maybe she really
Let's try and
low
it's
AC. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you must have really stacked penalties. And then I looked, I'm like, no, that's not right.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, really? Yep.
She is frightened, but I don't think anything much.
Does its
Not quite
best.
enough.
No.
It goes "Meow," and kind of misses.
Okay.
Doesn't know how to fight an aerial enemy.
Mayhem.
Yeah, not the only one who doesn't know how to fight an aerial enemy. Action 1, we're going to actually head towards the pool. Action 2 and 3, we're going to try and use the holy water that we've got still and see if we can apply it appropriately to actually disable this thing so it stops fucking around.
Didn't you switch the net launcher at some point?
I dropped the net launcher straight up. That's how
I
I
know,
threw
but
the spear.
you had the... Isn't the net launcher two-handed?
I dropped the net launcher. I do not have it in hand at all.
Then when did you draw the holy water?
Right now, as part of the disabled
oh, sorry.
device. I
Oh, I see. Okay.
I was like, no net launcher. Net launcher's gone. We dropped that before the spear happened.
I thought you were suggesting that you already had the holy water in hand. before
No.
you over here.
That as part of the as part of that action, he's going to try and disable the device too.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So, is that thievery?
Yes, thievery check, 2 actions.
All
This
right.
will use up the holy water this time.
Okay. 27.
27 is a success. You start to you manage to time it this time correctly with the pulses of the statue, and you seem to be disrupting the magic. It needs a bit more than just that, but that is a success.
Okay. So that is 3 actions to draw and then do the disable device, and 4th action is moving here. So
Okay.
we're good.
Andaisin, frustrated, is not that she would know, but she's just going to try a burst of negative energy emanating from herself. I need everyone to give me fortitude saves, please.
Right. Oof.
All
Mayhem. I think I'm going to use a hero point for
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Yeah.
That was a better choice. So 24 total. It's not great.
Okay. So yeah, 15 upgraded to 24. 24 is still a failure. 31 from Felix, that is a crit success. 28 from Regan, that is a regular success. So we got the whole gamut. As a big pulse of negative energy floods the room and should be able to hit all of you. Yeah. So that... Oop, I didn't. I rolled that hidden, but 21 points of void damage. Felix, you take none. Regan, you take half. Mayhem, you take full.
Got it.
She's just emanating negative energy. she is healed. She absorbed some of that negative energy into herself. The statue as well is gonna pulse. Give me a fortitude save. Who's there? Mayhem.
Yep, just me.
Giant's unaffected. Uh,
29?
29 is a success. You take half of this damage. 7 points of damage halved.
3. All right. Okay. Not amazing, but okay.
Attack. There. All right. Felix, your turn.
Oof. To confirm, I have an unusual alchemical bomb on my person. It would be 3
Yes.
actions to grab, target, and hawk it at her, because it's not in my hand.
Yeah, 2 actions to fish out of the bag, 1 action to throw.
If it's on your belt, though,
Um,
and not in a bag, you only need the action to pick it up into your hand.
Yeah, it's the same. It's in my weapons area. It's not in a bag.
Oh, if it's in your weapons area, then it's just 1 action to draw it.
Okay, I would like to
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, basically, if it's in your spacious pouch, then you have to use extra actions to pull it. But everything else
Yeah.
is considered to be, you've got a sheath or something on your person for it.
Okay. Then I spend 2 actions drawing one of the random alchemical bombs that I picked up since I've been down here.
Okay.
And be like, this one looks dangerous. I'm spending a hero point on that.
Oof. Yep, natural 1 isn't good. 19 is better, though it is a failure, right?
I'm okay with it not
Accuracy,
being a
yes.
1 because that is bad.
So go ahead and roll the damage on that, and it'll just do the splash part to her. Oh yeah, this one's poisonous.
Woo.
So she just takes the splash damage as a bit of this poison gets on her and onto the statue a little bit, and on the giant, but the giant's unaffected. Okay. But yeah, she takes a little bit of damage from the splash as you manage to kind of like impact the statue itself, and the rest kind of splashes around her. Not far enough to hit Mayhem, but yeah, it sizzles a bit.
Spicy.
Corrodes a bit of the cloth of her tabard. 1 more action.
Run over here.
All right, continuing your clockwise trek around the room. The zombies. North zombie. Sniff to the right. To roll that publicly, but why did I? Oh, I covered up. Oh, I've just got it upside down. Oh, that does happen to be enough to smell Mayhem. So it is going to move towards Mayhem, but doesn't have enough actions to do anything. Oh, did I have it? Oops. That's my bad. I think I had one of them before smell and then move and attack, which they can't do. So
It missed
I'm
anyway,
gonna,
so.
Yeah, that's true. I think I hit with one of them, but whatever. It got a burst of divine speed. Okay,
Blessings of
this
Urgatho
other
upon you.
one, the Pallid Princess. Give them the power to sniff out their enemies. Sniff to the left. And that is not good. And sniff to the right. The southern zombie turns in your direction, Felix, and looks like it's going to start moving in your direction, but can't at the moment because it's slow. Regan, your turn.
Ooh. Stressful. I can battle medicine myself once more because I think I get 1 free bypass immunity, so she's gonna 15 move and another herself. It's one action. Just gonna do the 16. That's fine. Give myself a little boost, and so that's
Just a
one
little pick
action.
me up.
She takes a scroll from her belt again, but doesn't use it, and then commands this guy to attack.
Stab.
Skeletal giant is gonna stab again at Andaisin.
All right.
See what it can see. Go, my critter. Why are they?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I
it's
targeted
doing it relative-
myself. My bad.
Well, the
Alright.
30 would crit you. It
Yes.
just regularly hits her. But
It's
it
weird
does
'cause
hit.
I have her
It hits
targeted. It
Andaisin.
targets someone else.
Oh, yeah, that's
Uh,
weird.
If I have anything else targeted, it just hits them instead. But here we go. Do a little damage. Little 2
Oh,
for a 9.
I probably needed to change the. Oh no, it's default alliance party. Okay, never mind. 9 points of slashing. That connects. Cuts at her,
Jabs at
floating
her.
there above.
It's gonna jab at her again because this is all it knows. Nope, it's an 18.
That yeah, also misses. And I forgot it got healed by the the wave
Oh,
earlier.
yay. My 1 HP.
Woo! Okay, that's it for Regan.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
Okay, we're going to draw another vial of holy water, and then we're going to try and disable this thing one more time.
Okay.
Wish I was better trained in this. I have to hero point that. I don't think that 20 was enough last time.
Yeah, 20 is not enough. Hero point away. Chat's been giving them to you.
Fuck you!
Oh,
another
20. Sad.
Womp womp.
No, you're not able to get the timing right. The that vial goes to waste.
Well, that was 2 actions. Oh, 3 actions to draw and then to disable. And quickly, we are going to move away.
As you feel that zombie approach behind you.
You don't see me. You don't know where I am.
Okay, and Dyson. She's just gonna kind of like slowly. Oh, well, she can't move while she's doing it. She's going to continue chanting in the Pallid Princess's name. And it's gonna cast. I mean, you know it's harm, but
Yeah.
it's not. Oh, do I have to do it this way? Oh, that works. Okay. Trying to learn how to cast spells silently. All right, give me fortitude saves, please. Is Regan? Regan is outside of the range, so Regan is not hit, but everyone else is. So Felix, Mayhem. 25 from Felix as a success. 20 from Mayhem as a failure.
Yeah.
And that is 20 points of void damage. Mayhem takes the full 20. Felix, you just take 10. As another surge of energy pulses through the room.
Can't believe you're still. Like, just watching him, like
Somehow, Mayhem is still standing at 6. All right. The statue's turn. It pulses energy, but it's not doing anything. Felix.
if I wanted to heal Mayhem, how does that work when we're all invisible doing shenanigans?
So unfortunately, you have no idea what Mayhem's doing, where he is, or how hurt he is, because he is invisible. And as far as you guys haven't said anything to each other.
Nope,
You're
this has
right.
been
You're-
completely silent.
So unfortunately, you have no information on what Mayhem's doing.
Shit. I'm sorry,
Take her
Mayhem.
out. If you can take her out, I'm fine.
I mean, unfortunately, that's a lot of hit points, but I will do my best.
That's where I'm at right now. Is if she's gone, we're fine. If she's not gone, I have problems.
I think we just have to.
I hear you.
Unfortunately,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
hawk
have range.
another unusual alchemical bomb at her because, like, I collected a whole bunch of these things and I just decided they were cool.
All right, you could try your luck at another one.
Oof.
21's gonna miss, but we'll get her with splash. Go ahead and roll the damage. This looks like, what is this? Some kind of acid bomb. She takes 2 points of acid splash damage. Statue takes nothing. The giant takes a little bit of splash. So a little bit of acid gets on her, but she again kind of like turns to look in the direction that the bomb came from.
Yeah, for my
Little flies buzzing around the carcass.
for my last action, I don't want to go near the zombies, so I will invert my direction of motion and grab the wrong tool as usual. And my stick. And run over here.
Okay. That was Felix's turn. Zombies. They've lost their targets. Have to sniff. Left one sniffs left. Doesn't sniff anything. Sniffs right. Seems to have smelled something in your general direction, Mayhem Felix, as you bump into each other. Slightly. When
I
Felix
guess.
ran. I was looking away when you moved, but yeah, I guess you bumped into each other slightly.
Like, in
the
theory,
other
I got to
zombie.
where I am without hitting Mayhem. There wasn't a path of travel, but Mayhem.
Oh yeah. You were just kind of moving. One was moving clockwise, one was moving counterclockwise around the room, and you've gotten close enough to each other that you can like feel each other's presence. You've like slightly brushed clothing. Sorry, what is this doing? This zombie is sniffing left. Seems to have noticed. Oh wait, no, that's not true. That's a lie. Try again. It's poor zombies. Oh no. Okay. Well, the two zombies are just looking around, lost, dazed, and confused. Regan, it's your turn.
The scroll she's holding from last turn. Cast. See the unseen. What are people up to? I want to see my friends. I should have done this a bit ago. She wants to see what's up. What are people up to?
Mayhem looks very hurt, as he has suffered a lot of wounds from void damage, primarily just looking necrosed and blackened with skin hanging off in different places, for the most part. So not great.
No, thanks. I guess minion trait, they don't disappear. So
It's if it's a summon, it will
it's a summon,
disappear.
you're right.
It
If
is
you,
summon.
yeah, if you stop sustaining it.
Don't worry about
okay,
this round.
hear me out. She bound the undead. I rebound it, and then it gets the minion trait. I'm just joking. It doesn't have that, but that'd be like-
I. Mm, mm.
Seize control target gains the minion trait.
Yeah.
Technically.
It was
You don't-
summoned.
Yeah, you
And
don't have to.
You have bound it. You know what? I'm gonna say you've made it semi-permanent. Sure, I'll allow this as a hack. I mean, it only lasts until next spell prep, but yeah. All right,
Yeah.
sure. I haven't thought about this, but yeah, I guess so.
New
So
party member.
I have the exact movement to do this.
Okay, you
Oh god, I'm so close to that thing.
dash across the room,
Okay.
doing a little doctor's visitation.
Mayhem.
Mayhem, you feel hands,
Uh,
little cat paws.
What?
he's-
How are you? What is this?
They start kneading.
Stop purring.
really-
Heal.
Oh, there we
Heal.
let me find my heal. There it is. I feel like do I have a hero point? It's blurry, so I can't really see.
You have 2 hero
Okay.
points.
Okay. So I'm
We all
gonna
have 2.
risk it for Mayhem. Bare hands.
Risk it for the biscuits.
This seems good.
That's a good number.
25. All right.
Hey.
Get
Ah, 24
24
will
for
succeed and 25 will heal, which
Heal
becomes
you.
like 32, I think, for Mayhem,
Yes.
if I remember the numbers.
That is
King
correct.
Cat Paw Bat with
So
healing.
feeling substantially better. Still sorely wounded, but some of those blackened parts have been bandaged over and patched up.
That's my whole
Thank you.
All right,
spell plus that.
Oh boy. Boy.
Now I can see a bit.
Mayhem.
How do I hit things out of the fucking air? I can pull a bow out, but then I'm just shooting arrows the whole time, and that's I don't know.
Are you bad at shooting arrows?
I'm actually not that great
This
at
is
shooting
why I'm-
arrows.
Oh
as it
no.
turns out.
Okay.
I'm okay at it, but nowhere near as good as just hitting things. So,
Unfortunately, your one weakness.
Yeah, the one weakness is a flying enemy.
things I was not prepared for when we walked into an underground room was the lady to be flying and walking around in the air. Yeah,
She's not flying.
Um,
She's just walking. She's chilling.
she's falling with style. I get it. We're going to shit.
She's surfing, as the kids would say.
So here's the problem. Mayhem goes to move towards the fountain, right where Regan's standing, because he can't see her.
Oh, you can feel that Regan's right behind you.
He's like gonna push you.
Like she was just
Okay. I'm just
she was just tending to your wound,
like,
so you can
he-
kind of sense that she's in that direction. You can walk
Okay,
around
so-
her.
He will try and get around her then. 5.
You can still move
10.
through her space. You don't have to go like fully.
If you say so. As long as he can
Oh,
get through
5.
there without it stopping his movement, because he
Yes.
doesn't really see what's going on there. But he will move up to the fountain. He's gonna try again. He will pull another holy water out, and he will try and disarm this thing, and see if we
Okay.
can at least get this off the field. That's a good number. 29.
29 will do it. You pour in this water, and the whole chamber kind of like rumbles as the light from the statue falters. And it seems like its aura is strongly diminished now. The zombies and Andaisin lose a bit of their glow.
Whew. Okay. That's all my actions. I've
All
done
right.
one thing. I've dealt with this one
It was
thing.
a good thing.
I started at the beginning to deal with the statue, and the statue is dealt with. Okay.
Thank you for dealing with the statue.
Shit, I had a thing she was going to say. Come out, you little maggots. And she is once again going to pulse more energy. I need all 3 of you are in range, so give me 3 more fortitude saves. I mean, a fortitude save for each of you.
Can't be fortitude, so weak. Ah,
Oh,
Well,
it is.
but I'm
Okay.
so
Thanks
strong.
for
I
stealing all the good
feel-
numbers before I get a chance to try. There's my little 12. At 25 is actually decent for me for once.
I feel
Okay,
that
that's-
I can't be harmed.
That is a success from Felix, a success from Mayhem, and a critical success for Regan.
Whew.
So Felix and Mayhem will both take half of this damage as she again pulses a wave of harm, 21 points, which will also heal herself and your skeletal friend and the zombies, but they're not hurt. All right, that's Andaisin's turn. Statue from initiative. The statue seems to be deactivated for the time being.
Okay.
Felix.
Ow. Just ow. I'm gonna make a strategic decision to dig through my bag and drink the elixir of life true that I have sitting in it. So I think that is all three of my
Is it
actions.
correctly labeled?
It is an accurately labeled elixir of
Okay.
life true.
Good call, good call. Just in case.
That one.
It's a lot of twos.
That is
Let me see. So that is not actually
Oh no.
Felix,
a
you
true
said you
elixir of
labeled it.
life.
Did you just murder yourself? Is that 58 points of void damage?
It was a red vial labeled True Elixir of Life. Oh, it should have done the fake version there, but it didn't. Very cool. But yeah, that was just 58 points of damage that you have just taken. So undo that. And as it goes down your throat, you
We're never
feel it
gonna trust
burn
again.
real bad.
It's
And
invisible for,
before
like,
you
5
get
more
all
rounds.
of it, you choke, cough, splutter, and collapse.
My goodness. We're gonna have trust issues.
The bottle crashes
Don't
onto the floor and shatters. Dr. Davilus's label peeling off to reveal a skull and crossbones underneath.
Why has he done this?
This is essence of llama.
It's a polymorph.
Shit.
But you're unconscious, you are dying 1. All right. That was Felix's turn, unfortunately. So next up, oh right, the zombies. They keep losing their targets. This one's sensing to the left, sensing to the right. Doesn't notice anything. The southern one, same thing. We'll do left first. Nothing. Right. Nothing. They're both just looking around aimlessly. So they kind of wiggle a little bit. Regan.
Oh my goodness. So glad I can see this. So is first aid. Can you just heal to help someone, or do you have to do something special?
To pick them up from unconscious, you can.
Yeah.
Battle medicine will, if you heal them, that will bring them up. but you can also do what's it called?
First aid?
Administer first aid. That's like a 2-action activity, and that just stabilizes. It doesn't bring them up.
I was making sure I didn't have to do something special, because otherwise I'll just come
Nope.
here and
Nothing special required.
Felix. My goodness, my goodness. That- Pause, reach out, go. Ugh. No. I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay, yep, that 19 is a failure, but yes, you do have arrow points, so spend 1 and roll.
Go, please. Oh, that seems better.
It
Okay,
looks like
that
a
is
success.
critical success, in fact.
Oh,
A 30.
30? Yep, for 31
30.
points of healing to Felix.
Oh, thank
Pause.
goodness.
Thank you, Regan. I feel real stupid after that one.
It's okay. I think I also fed the other potion to Mayhem. So far, the only one who hasn't drank something they were offered is Mayhem.
Well, and I have all of the ones that I had labeled evil in a place, and this was in the not evil pile, and so a lesson I have learned.
He's crafty, that one.
Don't trust Dr. Davos.
Goodness, we have.
Perhaps Dr. Davos is not the kind doctor.
Oh, I did never thought
Shocking.
that kind doctor. He's evil. 100% evil.
So that's one. She's there. Regan is going to pull out a wand and then order the giant to attack her.
Okay.
Hold on. I may take that back. I might not take it back. I forget. I do not take it back. Okay.
Okay.
So the giant here.
Go, skeletal
Where-
giant.
Will attempt to strike. Not doing a great job though. The 15.
15
starting
will
Felix.
miss.
Yeah.
Yes, it is targeting Felix, but that's fine. I can read
Oh,
the numbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
target.
The number's good.
15 will
I'll-
miss as it swings at her, and she turns around and deflects it with her own scythe.
We'll strike again. It's just gonna go. Oh dear. 14. You know,
Mm. 14's a critical miss.
one worse. It's like, ooh. So that's okay.
Alright. That's your action.
Having a rough time.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
Bam runs away. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And as he gets out into or back towards the hallway, he's then going to pull his bag around and will go in for his bow and the arrows. And we'll spend the next 3 actions to pull the bow and pull the arrows out of his bag.
Okay.
It's something
I actually
I
can't believe like the thing that's killing us is an enemy that's 20 feet in the air.
No, I'm. This is exactly what I was afraid of. As soon as she took off, I was like, I can't get her down. I'm gonna want to grab her out of the air, but I don't know if I can get her down. Oof.
All right. Let's see what's she doing. Yeah, she can do this. She can only hit. Okay, yeah. So she turns and is going to unleash a spray of bones in the direction of the skeletal giant, but it cannot reach. It does not happen to reach Regan or Felix. And I need a reflex save from the giant. Oh, that's the
Would
spell.
love to give her.
The spell's piercing. Maybe she wouldn't do that. Whatever. I already said it. She'll do it.
I'm like,
I'm just annoyed.
I was gonna look at it and be like, can this actually? I don't know how to find the. Oh.
Oh,
okay.
I can do it for you.
I just found them. Which one was
Okay.
it though?
Reflex save.
There is. It will try. It's not super good. It's 15. Not moving.
15 is going to crit fail.
Just gonna stare.
As she rolls damage here. 14 points of damage, piercing damage. That'll get doubled, so it takes 23 as a flurry of shards go in its direction. And then she'll just kind of swing her scythe out. Well, does she have reach to it? But it's 10. I guess she's kind of at the edge of its reach.
Did it take all the piercing? Should have.
It got reduced some.
Oh, it was hurt before from some.
Yeah.
This happened to be exactly.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did take it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's doing great.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Yes, I can count. Okay. Any case. Oh right. She just cast a spell. She will zealous rush then. She will kind of charge downward a bit as a reaction. Runs down, and then kind of swipes. Oh, she doesn't do that far down. She'll just do down 5 feet. That's her reaction to zealous rush, and then she'll strike with her third action. Swinging the heavy scythe at the skeleton. That's a natural 1, so I'm going to use my hero points
Oh, it's
and try that again. Also not
Better.
great. 26.
Okay.
So damage. The skeleton. 20 points of slashing damage. And then Felix, it's your turn. And I can do the damage on the skeleton. It takes 15. 5 that's reduced from its resistances.
I'm going to pull and throw an alchemist fire at her. This is on my person, not out of my bag. I'm running through the supply though, so this won't last forever. I should probably
22.
get up before I do that.
Oh, yes. If you wanted to have gotten up before you do that, that is fine.
I would like to my first action get up off the floor,
Okay.
and with my next 2 actions throw an alchemist fire.
Draw
at
and
her.
throw. That still unfortunately will not hit even with the even if you were standing. So 24 is not quite enough, but it will miss, so it'll do splash damage. It's kind of a grazing shot. That is 1 point of fire damage. She is singed a bit. And that's that. The zombies. Andaisin will gesture in your direction, and the zombies are just going to kind of move over there. But they are just kind of sniffing around for you. Regan, your turn.
I'm here. Regan.
Yeah, don't be here. This is not a good place.
Mayhem. She has one in her hand, but she's not used yet. But she is going to think, because I don't. She might be. Oh. Nope, she's not. She's going to use a electric arc on zombie behind her skeleton and on Andaisin in front of the skeleton. Let's see. They bounce out of the way.
Okay, so the left one of the two zombies?
Yeah,
Okay.
the left
Zombie. That is a critical failure on a 14. And then Andaisin. 25. She just barely succeeds by 1.
Of course.
Awful roll. 8.
8 points of damage, so the zombie takes double that, destroying it. And Dyson takes half, or 4 points of electricity, as a little bit gets on her.
Scratched.
Any other actions?
Nope, that was 3.
Okay. Mayhem.
Okie dokie doke. Don't like that electricity just came out from right next to me, for multiple reasons. But we're going to go ahead and now we've got the composite longbow in hand. We're going to go ahead and pull back and take a shot at Andaisin from here. Not my greatest, but we'll see. We are just out of range of the volley issue. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
All right. For 12 points of piercing damage.
Nice shot. As you connect with her shoulder, she twists in your direction.
We're going to take a second shot to follow up with that very quickly. It's not a great number. A 19 looks like it's going to miss.
Yes. Does indeed.
Third action. We're going to move. 10,
All right.
20, 25, and we'll just keep moving for a fourth. Really quick.
Okay. Yeah, you circle around the south side of the room. Andaisin is going to first yeah, she'll use a little cantrip, buddy. Cast a spell on. How does this work? No, that doesn't work. Never mind. Does this work? No, that doesn't work either.
This is my whole experience before my every time.
Yeah, I know this
No.
feeling.
This one I have big old spellcaster in addition to everything else I'm doing. Yeah. Fine. Okay. She will in fact start with a swing. Attacking the skeleton. Try to tear it apart. 36 is going to crit. It's critical damage as the scythe
There
tears
you
through
go.
its bones for
Oh, Jesus.
43 points
Yeah.
of slashing damage.
Goodbye.
This
beautiful.
time destroying the skeleton, a giant. And she's gonna like walk. Oh, she will walk. So many things she can do. Think. Yeah, sure. Why not? She'll twist her weapon through the air, and as it starts to pick up speed, it starts to whistle, and seems to be like creating duplicates of the weapon as she's moving it. And she just like she starts to like keep the scythe spinning, throughout the rest of her actions. So yeah, she's casting some kind of spell. Okay. And that's her turn. Oh, I guess when she does that, she's still able to Zealous Rush as part of that. Okay, yeah. Actually, maybe she wasn't able to do the other one, but now that I read it. But okay, she charges forward a bit, higher towards the statue in the center. She's kind of floating just above it. Felix.
I am going to move to the other end of the room, as is popular. And I would like to dig through my bag for the remaining 2 actions. I probably cannot actually use this round, but I like to get it out. Because I, too, have an alchemical crossbow. I picked this up because I am a scavenger.
There certainly have been a few of those around here.
But yeah, I like to get that out.
Okay.
I think
Digging
that'll
around
be
for
the end
that.
of my turn.
Zombie felt something move off to the left, so it'll try to sense in that direction. And it kind of moves over here, but doesn't seem to quite know where to go. It's just moving in your direction. Regan.
Alright, take out my gun. Well, I have one. My gun.
Regan's got her gun.
My 3-action force barrage right at her. I hope it works.
All right.
This was weird, though.
You're casting the 3rd level version, so you get 1 extra for each action you spend. So there's a base of 3, and then another 3. So 6d4 plus 6.
This. That's a lot of 3s. 22.
22 points of damage, and she is peppered with spray of force.
Pepper.
And she like tries to block some of the missiles with her scythe as she's spinning it around, but most of them get through and pepper her armor and impact her all over. And that's Reagan's turn. Mayhem.
All right. Mayhem will head a bit to the north here. 5, 10, 15, 20. You get a bit of range on her before turning around and taking another couple of arrow shots. A 27 on the first shot.
That will hit.
Roll that damage. Not going to be a whole lot, so 7 points of piercing.
That connects, impacting her.
And we'll go ahead and try one more.
Ooh.
Natural 20 for a total of 28.
That will crit.
Okay.
Roll
I mean,
critical.
nothing special on this, but all right.
Hey, it's
Oh, I guess we get we do get some
That's not
deadly
what it was.
D10 on there, so 22 points of piercing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
a
gun.
good shot. You managed to slip an arrow in between her back plates there. She very angrily twists around.
And
In your
Mayhem
direction.
will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and we'll just beeline south again, trying to dodge where it appears he was just at.
Okay.
hopefully.
She is going to start with some perceiving. And she like twists, looks in your general direction, and is going to 15. Kind of descend towards you.
Mhm.
And swing her glaive in your direction. Should roll the check. Oh, that doesn't look good. That
is
was a
natural on the
1.
flat check.
Dare I try again? Yeah, sure. Oh. 2020. I'll use my last hero point. The DC 11, I rolled a 6. So that was going to miss, sadly. So yeah, she runs, air runs down towards you, swings, catches nothing but air, and angrily does a backswing in the same general area, like adjusting her aim a little bit.
Perceived and moved and then
Oh, you're right. You're right. She didn't have that.
Yeah. I mean, she could have. I
Perceived
didn't know.
move, strike. Nope. She doesn't. That was her turn. Felix.
My invisibility's almost gone.
So long battle.
It's only a minute.
This is wild.
You've chosen the very, very long turtle strap.
I
Yay.
mean, we're still alive. I'm gonna call
This
that a point of victory.
This is fine. Everything's fine. She's exactly where we want her.
Indeed.
Grappling distance.
So for one action, I think I'm going to get the measuring tool out and make sure that that's 25 feet. That is 25 feet. So I go there, which now puts her within 20 feet and 5 feet in the air, so she's in the first range increment of this weird alchemical crossbow that I picked up. And I believe the way this works is that for one action, I can load one of these weird alchemical bombs that I have found. And I don't know what it's gonna do, so I'm just gonna load it and see what happens.
You'll have to point me at which one you're loading, I think.
Well, actually, no,
so
I
I
haven't
know.
identified. I haven't identified one, so I'll load this
Okay.
alchemist fire.
Okay.
So,
And so
I do know
that'll-
what it will actually do.
Yeah, that adds 1d6 fire damage to the crossbow's attacks then.
And then for my third action,
I think for
I
6
will-
shots.
I will let fly this amazing thing, and boy, this is gonna be awesome. I really hope.
It's... Oh my god.
Woo!
That's
Nat
a
20?
natural 20 for 33. That is a crit.
Get her.
Get this alchemist bullshit to pay off. Come on, just blow her up. Light her up.
What a beautiful crit roll!
The 6 isn't great. Go ahead and roll the fire damage too. Roll 2d6.
I slash roll 2d6.
Okay, so that's 6 points of piercing and 5 points of fire damage as she is again pelted with this time a bolt of flame catches her in the shoulder. Gnats, all of you. And that's your
Alright,
turn.
Yeah, that's my turn. That was amazing.
That's great.
A beautiful crit.
The zombie could hear where you're moving, so it's going to kind of move in your direction and try to swing. But an 8 is going to miss you. Or sorry, an 8 on the flat check just goes completely wide as it just kind of swings at the air in your direction where it heard a sound. Regan.
Alright. It's been a hot minute since I used this. She's super within range. I don't know why I measured it. 3 action bone shaker to try and shake her bones and see what becomes of that.
Okay. Go ahead and click the 3 action version there at the bottom.
It's a 4, like all my others.
Fortitude save. Oh, that doesn't look good. That's a 20. That was a bad roll. That was a failure.
Mm-hmm. Not a
Roll
crit failure,
damage.
just a regular.
And I'm gonna slam her into the ground.
She could always choose to fall prone instead.
Oh, yeah, sorry. How does the spell work? You reach out, seize the creature's skeleton. On failure, the target takes full damage, is enfeebled 1, and if you cast the 3-action version, you can move the target up to 15 feet.
Or it can fall.
Or it can fall to avoid moving.
Which I think in this case just brings her to the ground.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She's coming to the ground either way.
Uh,
Or she can float there, I guess.
Can she be prone? I mean, if she's doing some sort of airwalking thing, maybe she can be prone on the air.
that's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know what spell this is, so
Shake.
Yeah, I'll just let you move her 15 feet. It's fine.
I was just gonna bring her to the
but she'll-
ground.
Yeah, so she takes the full 17 points of damage, and you drag her down towards the ground.
Yeah.
and she's enfeebled 1.
Oh, yes. Where's the enfeebled? There it is. Feeble.
Say how long it lasts for?
Oh, surely not forever.
It doesn't say how long it lasts for though. I mean, I'm sure it's not forever, but I don't know if that would just be like an overnight sleep it off thing or not.
Did they forget to put a
They may
duration
have.
on this?
It was an
Okay,
AP
well-
It is.
spell, so
Yeah, oops. I'll say it's probably a minute.
That's fine. Ugh.
that's good. That's great.
So I'm sickened all the time. Seized all the time. Now you're invisible. And I got
All right,
you
yeah, you
both.
bring her down with a crunch. She has to impact hard on her knees. That is Regan's turn. Mayhem.
All right. First action is going to be to swap the longbow to grab the nightstick. So, do that thing. And second action is my thing still up? No. Mayhem, as he's quickly swapping his weapons, the dust starts to fall away from him and he becomes visible again as he is within sight. But then he jumps out and starts going after her. He's going to start with just trying to strike her down. We're going to beat her up.
All right.
Yeah, we do. Mediocre. 25 looks like it's not going to do good.
25 will miss as she blocks. Now that she can see you, she quickly brings the scythe to.
Have you been deducting
snap.
my hero points? Because I don't think I have to.
Oh, sorry. Did you use one recently? I had been.
Okay. I mean, I'll use one now if I can. Then I just
Chat is gracing you.
maybe the chat has been nicer to me than I had seen. So thank you, chat.
Yeah, maybe. If
Chat
not,
has you get
see.
a couple.
here you go. Use a hero point.
Using a hero point. See if we can do better.
It's a little
A
bit
30 to hit.
30 will hit.
Okay.
whack.
That's not going to be as great as I'd like, but 15 points of bludgeoning. That's actually, I mean, max damage on that.
Yeah, that hits her pretty hard.
Kinda
Knock her to the side.
We're going to go
across the
for
face.
a grapple on this while we're at it. Second attack.
Okay.
All the things in place? Yes. Oh, you dice. Liars. That's okay.
19 will miss as you try to grasp at her, and she blocks with her arm and like twists away from you.
And so then we're going to back up ourselves. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 towards the doorway. See if she wants to come after me.
Okay. And it's her turn.
Sorry, I ended my turn.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine.
It tries to skip her turn again, but it's okay.
Sometimes I sometimes wait to see if it'll do it, or see if you've done it, and then if I don't
Yeah.
see it for a moment, then I press it, and then that's probably after you've pressed it.
I'm usually
yeah.
going over to get to the thing because I'm not looking right at it. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She is going to. Where are you? You're over there.
Mhm.
Way. Oh, I forgot she had that on.
A cloak of suddenly feeling bad about her actions and giving up.
It's my favorite part.
Let's see. Okay. 2025 to get to here as she dashes forward, and she will swing her scythe at you from there.
That's fine.
Which
That's gonna
she's
hurt me,
got,
though.
She's got some reach. Attack 1 is a 33 to hit.
That's it.
Okay. As the scythe tears across your skin, that's 33 points of
fuck.
slashing damage
I'm
and
down.
1d6 bleed.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yes, feed your pain. She says as you. Oh yeah, the other
And
day
so-
I also like went unconscious and a bunch of items that I don't think I was holding just like fell
Right.
out of my hand.
Okay. And I know I dropped the net launcher. I specifically told it I dropped the net launcher, so it's just wrong there.
Okay, but you are unconscious and bleeding, and your initiative does not change.
She has another action. She should.
Yeah.
She knows there's other people here, though. She is going to turn and kind of make her way back up towards the statue. Kind of air walk her way back up 15 feet.
Why am I
Felix.
dying 2? Should only be dying.
Oh yes, you should only be dying 1. That was not a crit. That was just regular hits.
It was just a meaty fucking hit.
Yes. Despite her enfeebled, she is still very strong.
Forgive me while I do movement math.
Okay.
I wish it would. I want to get. Can I get to there while walking around the zombie so I don't walk through the zombie? Yes.
Sorry,
Fantastic.
yes, I muted myself while I was saying that, but yes, you can.
Very cool.
That was 20 feet away. You walk around the zombie carefully.
And then yeah, I'm gonna cast Soothe for 2 actions, bringing my friend back up. Nice.
Okay. But I believe as you do so, invisibility is also wearing off. Oh no, it's a 10. Oh, only his is 1 minute. Oh. Is that true?
You're muted.
All of us should have been 1 minute, and I think Regan should have worn off first, then mine, and then Felix.
Okay.
I don't remember if Felix was
No,
exactly in the
this-
same round, but I believe it should
No,
have
mine's
been.
10. Oh, wait, no.
Oh, the 1 minute version is yeah, I see. Okay. That's
I think the
yes.
thing that it set us all onto was the second rank, 10-minute version, which is not. the one
yes,
we're
I see.
casting.
Okay. Okay, so yes, the invisibility should go off here. Because you all basically did it in the same round, right?
Regan went first, and
Yeah.
then after Regan went, we all said, "Okay, so it's invisible time," and then we all went.
Okay, so yeah,
Yes,
this makes
so
sense.
same round.
Right? Oh, actually, Reagan's should already be off.
Yes.
Yeah, if this has
Okay.
happened to
Then in that case, she wouldn't have moved. She would have probably done the second attack on Reagan.
Okay.
Because Reagan was there.
Ooh, that would have changed where. That would have changed where. I mean, he wouldn't have run towards Reagan if Reagan was visible.
Okay. In that case, somehow Reagan's invisibility went around longer. I don't
Okay.
want to
was
undo multiple
really-
things.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Wrong.
I didn't want to. I'm just saying like he would not have run towards somebody who was an easy target.
Yes.
So
I tried my best to hang on to my invisibility.
But all right, yes, the invisibility is they're starting to wear off at weird staggered times.
Yep.
Felix, you managed to get the soothe off. Can you roll the healing, please, for Mayhem?
There's about
Good,
as best
thank you.
case it can be.
Yeah, 25 off of the second rank. That's pretty good. 2d8 plus 10.
I don't
And
know
No
what
longer die.
that 2 is, but okay.
Yeah, that's 3 actions.
Okay. Not sure what the hidden is. I swear I turned off the automatic hidden checks, but whatever.
It's because he's standing in
Alright.
that one square of darkness that in that
I
spot.
guess. This zombie, now that it can see you, is going to
Finally.
move over towards Felix and try to attack with its claw. That
Ah.
will hit for 34. Or 34 will hit. But without the empowerment of the statue, that's only 9 points of slashing. There's no void damage attached to it, as the desecration is weaker due to disabling it. And that's its actions. Regan.
I have a gun. I can overcharge my gun.
I feel like overcharging your gun is a great idea.
I am going to overcharge my gun.
I will pay to
I
replace
just-
your gun.
This just is the worst. So what do I do when I overcharge?
You roll a. Was it a DC 5 flat check for
It's a DC
overcharging?
10 or
A
it's
DC
DC
10.
it might be a DC 11. It might be just a straight
That's-
50-50.
Overcharge.
On it?
It goes off regardless.
Okay.
It was
You
DC
cast it
10
regardless,
when we
but-
did it with my last thing.
Yeah,
DC
it's
10,
either
yes.
it's either broken or if it succeeds or it's destroyed if it fails. So,
So go
either
ahead and
way you won't be
roll-
able to use it, but
A
Roll the
D20.
damage first, and
Oh.
then we'll see whether or not it breaks.
We decided that
Or it's
this
destroyed.
was
64 plus 6.
6. That'll be 25
those are good numbers.
points of damage, and then I roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Does it explode? It certainly does.
Ah, damn it.
Ooh. It is destroyed.
That's okay.
As you try to channel more magical power through the wand, it bursts in a flame, or like it just into like pure fire, purple flames, and it becomes really hot at the touch. You have to like drop it from your hand as it like disintegrates in the air. But that burst of magical energy goes flying at Andaisin, who is peppered with multitude of missiles. 25 points of damage is enough to tear through her body. She's peppered in the air as if by multiple bullets. No! Ah! Ah! And she starts like moaning as she's writhing in pain in the air. And something weird happens.
Ooh.
The statue of Urgathoa begins to kind of vibrate, and the whole room starts to vibrate, and like dirt and rock starts falling from the ceiling, as a cloud of like tiny biting mites flies descend from the ceiling and envelop the statue like a cloak. And as they do so, the golden hue of the statue kind of gives way to pale flesh, dark raven hair, and bony white bones. And the statue looks up. "You have done well, my daughter. But now is not your time to fall. Join me." And as Andaisin's like writhing in the air, the flies release from the cloak that this Urgathoa statue is wearing and fly up towards her, seemingly like consuming her entirely. And in a flash, her body is devoured. Her gear all kind of drops to the ground, scattering onto the floor. But in Andaisin's place, the flies kind of dissolve into this bright turquoise light as a larger form emerges.
Why? No.
What the fuck?
Slamming onto the ground, Andaisin transformed into a daughter of Urgathoa. She's become an almost Lamia-like creature. The lower half is almost like snake-like in appearance. One of her arms her right arm is completely turned into like a massive grisly scythe. Her hair has seemingly kind of like merged to her head, and she's grown these like massive demon horns. And yes, my princess, for you, I shall continue the fight.
Oh my god.
And that, I believe, is where we're going to have to end the session for tonight. As Saint
Cool.
Andaisin appears before
Run
you.
away.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm like, oh,
Well.
thank goodness we killed her because we're all about to die. Just kidding.
Boss has a second phase.
Why does she
Yeah.
get a boon and I don't?
She did good work for her deity.
We gotta get a deity. Come on.
Yeah. Where's
It's
those?
my deity.
Where is your deity?
Where is she?
But anyway, yay! Well done. You made it through phase 1.
Yay.
Join us next time. We're actually out next week. But join us the week after, where we will continue our adventures through whatever the hell this is. Now that the invisibility is worn off, perhaps I could get a player death or two in there. We'll see. But yeah, stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. Until then, have a safe April, everybody. Yeah.